Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we're going to be looking at the importance and the meaning of Surah Al-Maun. Now, Surah Al-Maun is 107th surah in the Quran, and the meaning and the initial meaning, the original meaning of Maun is small kindnesses. So I want to quickly go over the background of Surah Al-Maun. So Surah Al-Maun means kindnesses, and it's one of my favorite surahs in the Quran. This is the 107th surah, and it was revealed in Mecca. And so this surah is also the name of the surah comes from the last word of the surah, which is Ma'un. And this complete surah means kindnesses, small kindnesses. This surah also has many small meanings and important messages for us to know. And let's go ahead and see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to say about this. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين. Have you seen the person who denies the day of judgment? فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم. He is the one who drives away the orphans. ولا يحض على طعام المسكين, and does not encourage upon feeding the poor. فويل للمصلين. So woe to those who pray. الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون. Those who rush in their prayers. الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. They pray but they show off in their prayers. They do not share anything with others. So ayah number 1. Have you seen the person who denies the day of judgment? So this ayah is a question. It talks about the person who does not believe in the day of judgment. So what happens if a person does not believe in the day of judgment and akhirah? So now there can be a number of things that the person can do. First of all, so they can push away the orphans, which is going to be described in the surah. They do not feed the poor, that's described in the surah. They push away the orphans as well. A lot of things are described in the surah that the people who do not believe in the day of judgment and akhirah do. So ayah number 2, the person who does not believe in the akhirah does not like the orphans, and so they push away the orphans. They don't give them food to the orphans and do not care about the orphans at all. In the Quran, and not just in Surah Al-Ma'un, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes in many places that you have to be good to the orphans. You have to feed them, you have to not push them away, you have to be kind to them and respect them as well. Actually, as a matter of fact, one of the biggest sins in Islam is to bother an orphan and tell them and not be kind towards them. The Prophet Muhammad said, I and one who maintains an orphan would be together in paradise and the presence in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the same way as these two fingers. Then he pointed out the index finger and the middle finger are joined together. In ayah number 3, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes what this person will do. So the person who does not believe in the day of judgment, they, like I said, do not feed the poor. Not only the fact that he doesn't feed the poor, but he also encourages the other people to not feed the poor either. Now again, feeding poor has been mentioned in the Quran, and not many people follow it, but it's one of many verses in the Quran that it's mentioned in. So whenever a beggar comes to you, don't be harsh to them, and if you don't have anything to give to them, just give them a smile, because smile, as a matter of fact, is also charity. Now in the next ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the people who pray the salat, but they don't pray good. They pray quickly and harshly, and they do not do it in the way that is supposed to be done. So these people are just mindless in their prayers, and they actually show off in their prayers as well. So prayers is actually one of the pillars of Islam, and we should try to perform all the salats, Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib and Isha for every single day in our lives. In the last ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the importance of sharing with others. So in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about how you should share whatever you have with the neighbors, relatives, friends and family members. So a common example is that scholars give is about salt. So salt, you have to share salt with your neighbors and friends and relatives and family members. If they ask for salt, don't be like it's too expensive. Oh no, I can't buy more. If I give it to them, he/her. But what you should do is you should go ahead and give at least a pinch of salt to them, so they can use it for cooking or whatever that is that they need to use it for. Same thing, it's not only for salt, sugar, some spice, some whatever it is, like some tools and nuts, the gardening tools. So whenever they need a lawn mower, you should go ahead and help them, give it to them. Scissors, cutting tools, anything like that, you should go ahead and give it to them, as they are also your friends, family members, relatives, or someone you know. I hope you learned something from this video. We will see you again inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.